What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, and welcome to my 600 upload again. I bet everyone remembers my previous battle on last Tuesday, and it was everybody who watched it on the same night it was uploaded. That battle was number 600, but then on the next day, for some random reason, I apparently had 594 videos only. Which doesn't really make any sense. And nothing has been taken down. I haven't taken anything down. YouTube hasn't taken anything down. I probably had would have like 6 strikes if that would have happened, and I wouldn't have my channel. But I have my channel and I'm here. So YouTube is like glitching really weirdly, and there was also some weird glitching on the video itself. Like the quality was like really bad, so I have no idea what's going on with YouTube. They just keep on messing things up, and it isn't really fun for anyone. But anyways, enough of rambling. Today I'm gonna bring you guys an Ubers match against someone by the name of Kudafish, and I'm using a pretty random team, kind of just threw some random guys together from Tony's database, and here you can see the teams. I have actually a bunch of lower tier stuff. I have Satu there to set up dual screens for mainly Arceus. Then I have Shedinja, which I always love to use in Ubers. It's really gimmicky, as we know, but sometimes it really gets a chance to shine. I'm still kind of looking for that moment. Then I have a Smeargle to do the smash and pass for Arceus, and a Blaziken, and a Ferrothorn, which just, you know, works everywhere. So I lead with Satu, but he has Weavile. I'm weak to his dual stab, so I'm switching the heck out of here. And I go into my Ferrothorn to, you know, take whatever he wants to do pretty much. He goes for Fake Out. Pretty standard move. If he has a random focus sash, you know, it's broken now. And I was kind of fearing the low kick, which I could take, but actually he shows taunt, so that is actually kind of even worse, because I could have lived one low kick and then set up my rocks, but now he prevents me from setting up rocks, and that is kind of unfortunate, because especially since he has a Lugia, and that thing is kind of a wall. But anyways, in comes Dialga, and this really random team doesn't have a fire resistance, so I'm gonna stay in, but he overpredicts, thinks that I'm gonna switch out, so he goes for Draco, and here my taunt wears off, so I'm gonna try to go for rocks, but he's gonna go for Fire Blast, and coupled with the earlier Draco damage, that will still be enough to take me out, even after -2, but then again, it's a Dialga, and it's with a Life Orb and everything. So it does take me out, unfortunately, meaning that I will not be able to set up my rocks. And I send out Zatu. He has the Thunder, so which is kind of weird because he has Groudon, but then again, I guess he's using this to, you know, deal with the Kyogres that are, you know, of course, really common in Ubers. So it does make sense. But Thunder hits, but Draco misses, which is like lols. So I get a chance to set up my dual screens. Doesn't really matter too much though. You will see in just in a few turns. But anyways, I go into Smeargle, just gonna go for the safe Spore, put him to sleep. I'm actually faster too. I really should have just set up first, because he was at -4 with the Draco drops. And then put something to sleep, because now he has this Groudon out, and of course he has the Dragon Tail. So this actually just is, I cannot pass to Arceus. So the only thing that I can go into safely with the Baton Pass is Shedinja, which does, you know, resist or is immune to the Dragon Tail. And I'm just kind of really hoping that he doesn't have the Fire Blast or the Stone Edge. You know, kind of high hopes, but that's what I have to go with. He actually goes for a T-Wave, so he apparently does not have anything to hit me with, which is pretty good. Although, you know, the Parahax might just end up biting me in the ass later. And I go for Excisor. Doesn't look to be a 2-hit KO, so I just go for another Swords Dance. He actually switches out and goes into Dialga, whatever. But then I get Parahax, which is really unfortunate, and I don't really want to be wasting too much time and risk the wake up while I still have my focus sash, so I just take him out, and in comes Guard Jump, and now since I do have the focus sash, I can safely go for the Excisor, because none of my moves will one-hit KO Guard Jump, because you know, it's a Shedinja, what do you expect? But Excisor will one-hit KO the Guard Jump, so Shedinja is doing a little mini sweep here, which is pretty amazing. This is like the best battle that I have had with Shedinja. But funny thing, I go for Shadow Sneak, he goes for Stone Edge and misses. And really the funniest thing is that he has a Terra Vault ability, which basically is the same thing as Mold Breaker, and that goes through Wonder Guard. So I don't know what he was thinking. He should have just gone for whatever safe move he had instead of Stone Edge, which sucks. So I actually get one hit on him, but then I get Parahax on the next turn, so that kind of sucks. But I go into my Arceus, and this is what I really wanted to try out. I actually got inspired by one of Elo's battles where he was using a Togekiss with Echoed Voice. And what Echoed Voice does, it's only a base 40 base power move. And but it doubles every turn. So on the next turn it's 80, then is it 160, and it keeps going until I think it caps at base 200 base power, and Arceus gets a stab on it, so it's a pretty darn powerful move. And since, you know, many people always think that Arceus is physical, you know, I can, you know, possibly absorb a Will-O-Wisp and just go for it. Although it's a really gimmicky move, I really wanted to try it out. And I think he set up Reflect with his Lugia, because he was thinking that this move was physical, because, you know, every Arceus is pretty much physical. But, you know, I'm not gonna blame him, because no one really uses Echoed Voice, because it's really gimmicky, but I really wanted to try it out, and I actually just took out a Groudon, so I'm doing pretty decently here. And in comes Zekrom, which I was kind of fearing to be Scarfed, but it is not, and I'm just gonna easily take him out. Crit didn't matter, had 5 other that stuff to take it. So, I was kind of really hoping to get a crit like now on the Lugia, since that is a thing that I still can't, you know, one-shot, because it's a freaking Lugia. And this is really where the, me not being able to set up my rocks comes to play, because otherwise this Lugia would be pretty much dead. With the help of a couple of Stealth Rocks hits. But anyways, I'm just gonna keep, you know, trying my best to whittle him down and, you know, hopefully maybe get a crit. But it still doesn't happen, and he actually just goes for T-Bolt just to ensure that the Toxic will take me out this turn. But the good thing here is that I still have a Blaziken at my wings, and I'm just kind of hoping to outspeed him and take him out with the Flare Blitz. But he's actually faster than me, so I'm not really sure if... he's definitely running some speed EVs, but I'm not really sure if this Blaziken is like Adamant or Jolly. But he is actually faster on the first turn. But thanks to the Sun that he brought in with his with the Groudon, this Flare Blitz will actually be a solid 2-hit KO. I get a burn, but it didn't really matter, because I would have been able to take him out regardless on this turn. And thanks to my speed boost, this turn I can outspeed him and just take him out, and that will be the game. So thank you for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. It was a pretty interesting match. I got a chance to use Shedinja finally, and Echoed Voice Arceus actually did something too. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using this team in the future. If I am, I'm definitely just going to change some things. Definitely gonna put something to resist fire, because Blaziken doesn't really do a good job at it. Possibly, you know, I could put, you know, Kyogre in and pretty much revamp the whole team, except for Arceus and Smeargle. But I'll have to see what I do. But anyways, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the match. I personally had a lot of fun with this one. Finally got a chance to use Shedinja a bit. They had a little mini sweep there. And then, you know, Echoed Voice Arceus also did something in this match. So it was a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. And also a question of the day, or more of a topic of the day that I kind of wanted to discuss at the end. There's an article at Pokemon.com saying that new rules for online battles will improve competitive balance for everyone, and basically what they are planning to do, Nintendo, is that they're trying to make it so that you wouldn't be able to use hacked Pokemon in Wi-Fi. It concerns random matchups and also Wi-Fi. So that is something pretty interesting that might concern us. So I will leave a link in the description, and those people who know more about this stuff, like would it really concern Wi-Fi? Like, you know, they're mostly doing this to prevent like 10-year-old kids from using that Magikarp with 999 in every stats and stuff like that. But at the same time, it, you know, just might mean that if you use Pokesoft pokes, you know, you might not be able to use them on Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure though that we can easily find a way around it, because as we know, Nintendo, their protection systems are kinda passable, let's put it that. But yeah, these new rules should be taking place at December 27th actually, so just in 5 days. A perfect Christmas present from Nintendo. But still not really sure if it really would block all the Pokesoft pokes. So if somebody does know better about this, but then again, we can't really be sure. So I guess in the end, you know, we'll just have to wait 5 days and then see what happens then. But it would really suck if, you know, you couldn't be able to use the normal Pokesoft pokes and you would have to do some extra shenanigans in order to get them work. Because that's a lot of that's a lot of work to be done if that indeed will be the case. So you know, if some of you do know more about this, leave a comment below. But definitely let's look forward to December 27 and see what really happens then, if it really affects us illegal Wi-Fi Pokesoft battlers. But anyways, I think this will be enough of rambling for today. But yeah, sure, drop a comment about the stuff that I just talked about. And Merry Christmas and all that stuff. I don't know, am I going to be doing any battles? Like, usually I do like every other day a battle. But then the next battle should be on Saturday and then it's Christmas Eve. So, I don't know, I kind of have some other stuff to do. But most likely I'll just, you know, put some LP episodes that I have already stacked up and such things, and then come back to doing Wi-Fi battles and other interesting stuff after Christmas. But I'll have to see what I'm going to do. But this will be indeed everything for today. So until next time, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Lemmy Kilmister's birthday. To all those who celebrate such things. Anyways, rambling and don't know how to stop this. So, okay, thanks. Bye-bye.